might do it. I don't know. Hello everyone, happy Monday. I have so many things to say, but first of all, can we take a moment for my matching PJs? They're so cute. I decided a little bit ago that I was like, you know what? I want to try being a matching PJ girly. I feel like those girls have their life together. And you know what? There's something about wearing these that just make me feel like I have my life together. I woke up this morning. Full transparency, I did wear these last night. I woke up in the morning and I was like, oh, look at her. Did she snooze her alarm? Yes. Is she put together? Also yes. Something about it I feel like just gives me this mindset of like, I am better than my past versions of myself. Is that true? I don't know, but I like the perception that it gives me. These are from Ross. I also got another pair. They have like little martinis on them. They're so cute. So I think that I want to start being a matching PJ girly. We're also starting off this vlog with like probably a lot of energy. I just got home from a walk. It's actually nighttime right now because I decided that I wanted to challenge myself and walk 20,000 steps every single day. So I did not prep in the morning because I was going to walk in the morning and then I slept in. And so I went on a walk after work and I was like, am I just gonna give up on this challenge? Like, should I? And I decided no. So you know what I did? I walked for 3 hours. 3 straight hours, and then I came home and immediately got in the shower because I was dripping of sweat. I feel like I need to pluck this eyebrow. Does that make it better or worse? The eyes are instantly watering. I did in fact just walk 20,000 steps in one sitting, 3 hours, but I do have my oven preheating for a frozen pizza right now because this is going to be a challenge for me that I decided that I want to do for 7 days in a row, walking 20,000 steps. Like, I've honestly gotten to a point where 10K is pretty attainable because if I just go on my like long walk after work, I hit it easily. So I was like, okay, I really want to kind of increase where I'm at. Like, I just wanted something to work towards, but that did mean that it took 3 hours out of my day. So hopefully tomorrow I can convince myself to wake up a little earlier so I don't have to do it all in one sitting, because honestly, I don't think I can do that for 7 days in a row. Let's see, how many days have I been doing this? Since Sunday. So we're on now day 2. We have a long way ahead. We have 5 more days. We're making progress. But yeah, welcome to my 20 steps a day challenge. Can you imagine if my challenge was just 20 steps a day? I would low-key love that. I also do have a very how do you pronounce the word? Sedimentary? I sit a lot in my job. My job does not require me to move around at all. I'm going to try my walking pad tomorrow. I didn't do it today. I've only used my walking pad for my actual like corporate job one time and I just felt like I couldn't focus. So I haven't done it again. I really do love my walking pad for when I'm editing videos, but when it comes to my job, I just feel like I get distracted really easily, but I'm gonna try it again because I only tried it the one time. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I do have a lot of stuff on my to-do list to do actually, because 3 hours to just move your legs it's a lot of work. It's a lot, I'll be honest. I think I'm sweating again. I feel myself still sweating. We're gonna use my little antimicrobial spray. I always plug this. I get it on Amazon. It's like essentially washing your face without actually having to wash it because it kills the bacteria on your face, but it's safe for your skin. Like I said, I got it on Amazon. I also last night was just scrolling on Amazon to like, I don't know, I was just like bored. They're making their own Temu. It kind of blew my mind. I have the beta version of it. They're literally making their own Temu. And I'm kind of flattered that I'm the beta version because I don't know if I've ever been in a beta version of anything ever. Also, if you guys are wondering, I just shared this with my friend, but the app that I use to track my steps is my steps is called Pedometer. I'm actually going to increase my daily step goal to 20,000. It was at 10. We said double it. Double it or nothing. What do I do other than overcommit? Overpromise and underdeliver. No, I'm just kidding. I did it 2 days in a row. This app is called Pedometer Plus Plus, and then I have it as a widget. I have it little home screen of my phone, and then I also have it attached to my Apple Watch. So that's how I track my steps. I'm pretty sure your phone can do that for you, like your Apple phone can do it, but I wanted it in on my Apple Watch, like this little bottom part right here. So that's how I did it. There probably is an easier way to do it, but again, that's just how I do it. Next thing that I'm gonna do is put my pizza in the oven. I have to sneeze. Bless me. Will there be another one? I feel it coming because it's almost impossible to sneeze only once, but hey, maybe I just jinxed it. I keep looking at myself in the mirror in these cute pajamas and I feel like the cutest patootiest thing ever. Costco cauliflower supreme pizza cook time. I don't know how long I should put this in the oven for. Let me know. Hi. Come on. Okay. I've preheated my oven for a little bit too high oven temperature where I need to lower it. Oh, it literally smells like there's like something on fire in my oven. Okay, we're gonna turn it off. Is it already at 4:25? Let's see. Yeah, it is. Okay, we get it, we get it. Okay, well on the bright side, there's not smoke coming out of my oven. Because I'll be honest, that has happened many times. Also, my house is a mess. The thing that you know what, I'm gonna put my pizza in my oven first and then yap. Or maybe I can multitask. Can we yap and put the pizza in the oven? The 20,000 steps is such a great example where if I'm gonna do something, I'm going to go so hard at it where I abandon everything else in my life that matters. Like I am so tunnel visioned with my goals and like with things that I want to accomplish that I put everything else on the back burner, which, you know, is the complete opposite of balance, dare I say. And it's the opposite of what you should really be doing. Okay, I think my scissors are not very sharp. I think. Let's see. Okay, this is my favorite pizza. It is the Costco cauliflower supreme pizza. Even if this had regular crust, I would still like it. Like I'm not eating this because it's cauliflower crust. I just think it's good and it's cauliflower crust, you know? I'm gonna kind of position it so I think that it'll be like a yummy bite in everything, right? You know how it is. It's like putting chocolate chips on a cookie, you know? You gotta do it strategically. Oh, I dropped a bell pepper. Please don't catch on fire. I hear it sizzling.
17 minutes, starting now.
In the meantime, I think I'm going to just clear off my counter. I'm gonna drink some water because I am so thirsty from this walk. Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. First of all, I saw a TikTok saying that this LaCroix limoncello flavor tastes like a lemon loaf from Starbucks, so I wanted to try it out. We're working today, obviously, as we do every day. It's good, but it does not taste at all like that. When I get this again, I don't know if I like this carbonation of sparkling water. I've been trying to convince myself I do, but I don't think I do. This tastes like if it had like a lot of icing to it. Like it kind of tastes like a lemon pound cake with a lot of icing. That's my thought. I also tried using my walking pad today when I was working. I was only able to do it for a little bit of time because I'm noticing that I can't like lock in at work when I'm on my walking pad. So I was doing my expense reports while using it, so I wasn't having to like use my brain too much. We'll keep trying, we'll keep working at it. And then today I'm actually going to go to the gym for like the first time, like actually try to lift weights at the gym. And my friend and I are going to go together because it's less intimidating going with somebody rather than going alone. I have a meeting coming up here shortly. I wanted to try this, but I don't dislike it. In an ideal world, I would love to have like a bunch of like little drinks that I like in different flavors, then just pick whichever one I'm feeling in the moment, which I feel like a lot of people do with like poppies and olipop and all that stuff. So I'm trying to become one of those people because I find that having like a fun little drink just makes your life so much more enjoyable. And I think having a bunch of different flavors can like make it so fun, you know? I don't know how they can make this kind of taste like food. That's the weird part, you know? Kind of like in Willy Wonka when he had the gum that tasted like a bunch of, like a full course meal. Kind of what it tastes like. Anyways, I have my meeting soon and we're just gonna kind of get on with the day. Oh, I should fill up my water soon. I've been trying to drink a minimum of 3 of these. I've already had like my second one. So we're getting a lot done. No complaints. Just finished up the workday, got changed into my outfit for my walk, but I'm going to have to wait a while for my walk because it's just too hot right now. I have a bagel in the toaster because I wanted a little snack, but But this is so niche, I don't think anyone actually cares, but I'm still gonna say it. When it was summertime and I had just moved into this house, I had to get my air conditioning fixed because my air conditioning would only cool down my bedroom and my office. My living room, my kitchen was burning hot. I was sweating every single time I was in here. And so I had someone come in and like fix the AC and like where things are routed. So now my living room, my kitchen is chilly when the air conditioning's on. My office, however, is so steamy. It's hot. It's like almost humid. It's so hot. And before I was like, actually this is preferred because I don't really spend too much time in this room because I work in an office, so it doesn't really matter. Now I spend majority of my days in that office and I'm like, well, what am I gonna do now? Like, how do I do this? It's like walking in here, I'm like, ooh, I'm cold. Walking in there, I'm sweating. But I do have some holes that I want to show you guys because, you know, I have a shopping problem. Okay, this one's kind of a repurchase. So in my last video, I think I showed that I got a Dyson Airwrap like round brush attachment, and I don't really like that one because I feel like my hair doesn't grip onto the bristles. So I wanted to try this one, see if my hair grips onto the bristles. If it doesn't, then we'll just move on. This one, I feel like, yeah, I think that this one just has like thicker bristles. Let me get the other one. I'm worried I'm gonna confuse the two. Yeah, okay, I'm feeling like there's a difference. What's also nice is this one is slightly darker than this one. This one's bristles are just like thicker and they're not as flimsy, like they kind of stay put. These bristles, they're very flimsy, and so my hair just kind of like brushes over it. This one, I anticipate it will catch my hair more. This one, like, it just is like cheap. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see this? Like, am I going crazy? I don't know. These bristles just feel like they're thicker. They kind of stay in place more, and there might be more of them. I think they're about the same size. This one might be like the tiniest bit smaller, but I wanted a round brush attachment that I could blow dry my hair out, but with a bigger attachment. So I'm probably gonna return the one that I don't like. I do think that I threw, did I not throw away the box? I think that I might have thrown away the box. Wait, please tell me this is the box. Guys, I was just about to throw away my trash too, and I'm so glad I didn't because I'm lazy, and that means that I have the box because I was like, can I not return it if I don't have the box? Oh, I love being lazy. I'm the laziest girl to ever exist. I have 2 more packages. One I think is actually PR. Ooh, okay. It's coming in like a little drawstring bag. This is the brand, wait, no. This is the brand Matcha jeans. So I got these. Oh, this is so cute. I don't own any jeans that are this color. I thought these are super cute. They're kind of like baggy, like army green jeans. And I thought that like I could wear these to work when I go into the office. Like I could wear this with like a little blouse or something like that. I could wear this in a bunch of different ways. I love, they have like a raw hem. I love that. And I also love like a thinner jean. Like these are pretty thin, which is nice. Oh, they're kind of like stretchy too. I actually really prefer that over like a thick structured jean. For example, Abercrombie. I used to really like Abercrombie jeans, but I personally prefer one that's a little bit more like breathable, movable. My friend and I actually like a full-on debate of like what our preferred jean is, and I like those type of jeans. Like Levi's is my preferred jean brand. Life is too short to wear uncomfy jeans. Be active, feel comfy, wear Matcha. I could totally see these being oh, they have a sticker. Gonna add it to my sticker collection. But I could totally see these being comfortable because they're really thin. Like I said, they're stretchy. The entire thing is stretchy. I think I'll really like these. I'm very excited to try them. Thank you so much to Matcha Jeans. And then I have one more Amazon package that I bought myself. It's also nice because when the jeans are thinner, I can wear them for longer in the hotter months. There's going to become a point in time when I can no longer wear jeans. What did I order? I don't even remember ordering this. Did I accidentally order this? I feel like there's no way I ordered this. I have this little tank top that I ordered. I wanted a tank top that kind of had like a similar neckline to a bikini, so when I go on my walks in the middle of the day and I pretty much am walking when the UV is at the highest, it's not giving me a weird tan line. I have a pretty weird tan line like from tops like these or tops like this. Like this part's tan and then all up here is super pale. So I wanted to get something that was like a little bit more, I don't want to say like scandalous, but I think these are pajamas. I don't remember ordering these, if I'm being honest. These are one thing that I don't remember. Like, was this just in my cart and I accidentally ordered it? Oh, these are like pajama pants. I think these might have accidentally been in my cart. And I'm usually really good about these things. Like, don't get me wrong, I order a lot of stuff, but I never do this. I always check. I mean, these are really cute. I'll try them on. Whatever. Twist my arm. I guess I liked them. I am like so obsessed with matching pajamas. Last night, I wasn't going to buy them, but I was looking at TJ Maxx online to see their matching pajamas. I am now obsessed with matching pajamas. I mean, and I already talked about this earlier in the vlog, long. Like, this is not new information. They're so cute. Something about them is my newest obsession. Do you know, like, when you're a little girl, you like look up to your parents or you look up to your teachers and you're like, I want to be just like them, they're the best. That's how I feel about my boss. And my boss says that she wears matching pajamas, and like I idolize this woman so much. And so I was like, okay, I need to try matching pajamas because she likes them, and now I'm hooked. And we had a full conversation about it today. We did. Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. My dishwasher's going. If you hear like a sound, it's my dishwasher. Do you hear it? Maybe you can't hear it. I don't know. It's going like I started off the day with a walk. Since it's getting so hot, it was 99 degrees yesterday. So I wanted to go on a walk in the morning. The weather in the morning is absolutely beautiful, so I'm trying to convince myself to wake up early in the morning. What was a really nice thing to hold me accountable was my friend and I actually went on a walk. So I walked over where we usually walk, she walked over to where we usually walk. We kind of met in the middle, did a couple laps together, and then went our separate ways. And I was like, this is perfect. Like, the weather is beautiful, the sun's out, I'm seeing my friends. I was listening to a podcast. The one that I was listening to is called Unbiased. It's by a girl named Jordan. She's a TikToker, and it gives you unbiased political news, and she doesn't put her opinions. I have no idea what her political affiliation is. And I think that for me, it's really important for me to like understand what's going on, but also engage with unbiased media and even media that opposes my opinions. I think that that gives me a very well-rounded view. So I think it's almost every day that she uploads a podcast, just kind of like what's going on. It's like a 30 to 40 minute podcast. So I listened to it for a little bit until I met up with my friend. I think that's a really nice way. I don't always want to start the day by listening to that podcast, if I'm being honest, because political news isn't always like the best thing to start your day with, you know, because sometimes it's like, oh God, the world is scary, you know. So, but I did it today. Learned about the Department of Education getting dismantled, what that means, all the stuff that goes along with that. So very educational. It's called Unbiased. Her name is Jordan. I think it's called like Unbiased News or something like that. Unbiased Media. Can't remember. I listened to it on Spotify. I want to get a little drinkity drink. Today is 1 year anniversary of getting laid off. So 365 days ago, I was laid off from my job. Completely came out of nowhere. And if I'm being honest, in that moment, I felt like my entire life had changed, because truly it did. Like, when you lose your job, when you get laid off, everything about your life changes. Your finances changes. What you wake up and do on a daily basis changes. Every single thing around you. And I was really unsure about what my life was going to be like. You guys, if you've watched my videos at all this past 365 days, you know that I really struggled a lot. I think that I am getting close to being ready to talk about my experience, what happened in my last job, the one that I left because I was dealing with such bad mental health because of that job. I kind of think that I'm getting close to a point where I feel like I want to talk about my experience, because I think that it could be really helpful for people going through a similar experience, because I didn't fully understand and recognize what was happening at the time, and now I do. I feel like I'm like edging you guys on about telling you, but I think that I'm going to talk about it very, very, very soon. I think that I'm ready to. But all of that to be said, I went through a really hard time the past year, and I am in the happiest, healthiest stage of my life I've ever been in, and none of that would have been possible if that unexpected life event of getting laid off did not happen. Getting laid off was a domino effect of so many, like, honestly negative things in my life happening, and it turned me, I have the chills, I literally just have the full body chills. It turned me into such a resilient person. And like, I usually don't like talking about myself in this way because I feel like it kind of sounds cocky, but in all honesty, I am so proud of myself and the woman that I've become, the hardships that I faced, the things that I went through this past year, and none of that would have happened. I would not have had that self-growth if I was not laid off from my job. My current job that I have, I love it. This morning, this is like so full circle moment, actually. This morning I woke up, I opened my email to somebody who is like 8 steps above me in the job, right? Like, she is like one of the highest people in our company. She sent me an email, CC'd my boss and my boss's boss, and just said like, I'm noticing like how great of a job you're doing. Like a whole paragraph or two about like how she sees in me, and just all these super positive things, complimenting my work ethic and my attention to detail and how much I've been contributing. And she was just going on and on in this email, and it was genuinely like one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me, because I was thinking about this. I was like, if you were to compliment me and you were to tell me I'm pretty, I'd be like, thanks, cool, whatever. But if you were to compliment my work ethic, that means so much to me. Like, that is the compliment that means the most to me. And then on top of that, so she sent me that email, I was like on the verge of tears reading it. Then my boss's boss, you know, 2 levels above me, replies that email. She says really nice things about me. I'm just over here like, on the anniversary of getting laid off from my job, I have these people, unprompted by the way, just recognizing me for how well of a job I'm doing, how fast I'm growing, how fast I'm learning in this job, like that they see so much potential for me. Completely unprompted, it came out of nowhere. They were just like, that woman was just like, I wanted to tell you if I haven't already. And it meant so much to me, and it just, I feel like this, I have the chills again. I feel like it's such a full circle moment for me, from going from 365 days ago to like getting in my car crying on my way home, because my whole life has changed from getting laid off from my job, losing my job, to a full year later working a job that I truly love and people recognizing it without even me asking for them to. I don't know, I just, again, I have the chills. I don't think they'll realize how much that means to me, and I sent a very nice like thank you letter and just told them that they won't understand how much it means to me, because it truly, the best compliment someone could give me on a day. Like it's so full circle. And all of that to be said, I was like not really sure how I was going to feel today. No, like I kind of knew that this was going to be like the 1-year anniversary of me getting laid off. I don't know why this day is like seared into my brain. Like, do you know how there's like certain people's birthdays, like your best friend from kindergarten? Like my best friend from kindergarten, her birthday, August 31st, 2000. I know that. Like there's certain days that are just seared into my brain, and unfortunately this is one of those days, and I think that this is going to be like an anniversary or like a holiday for me, in all honesty, because it has shaped me. And like I would not be who I am today if it wasn't for that. And I didn't even recognize that like so much self-growth was possible, especially in like a year, in such a short amount of time. I'm kind of going off about this, but I am so proud of myself, and if that didn't happen, I would have definitely still been at that job. There's no doubt in my mind that I would have stayed at that job. My plan was I wanted to stay at that job for a very long time, the one that I was laid off from. Now I'm working a job where I like it so much more. I feel so much more successful in it. I feel like I have so much more career development within this role, within this company, or like potential. And I just, everything worked out and everything happened for a reason. That reason wasn't always apparent to me throughout the entire time. So if you guys are going through, I'm getting cold, my air conditioning just turned on, I'm gonna put my sweater on. If you guys are going through a time like I was going through, like whether you're laid off or you're uncertain about your career or something like that, I always hated when people say like trust the process, but trust the process, because it takes time. It may not happen overnight, it may not happen in a month, it may not happen in a year, but I do think that everything happens for a reason. A quote that a lot of you guys actually said to me when I was laid off was, the comeback is greater than the setback, or the bounce back is greater than the setback. A lot of people would always say that to me, and I truly, for the first time in my entire life, full-heartedly believe that. And every single good thing that I have in my life right now, if I kept that job, I don't know if I would have those. You know what I mean? So, oh, also, oh my gosh, another full circle moment too, if you guys remember, I bought this condo, right? But before that, I had put an offer on, got it accepted. I had done the maintenance inspection. What's this thing called? Like the house inspection, all that stuff. I was ready to buy a house. The offer fell through. This same day, within an hour after getting laid off, that house fell through, and I ended up finding this house, which I like so much more. It is way better than the other house that I would have gotten. Way more my style, great location. I love everything about it. And I remember in that moment like feeling so lost and so upset. I'm feeling like everything is falling out of my hands. Like I lost this house that I thought I was going to live in next year. I lost my job. So many things were happening. I just like, I had no control over anything. I think one lesson too that I think I learned through all that is like, you can't control everything, but you can control how you react and respond to it. I think that's beautiful. I feel like I have become such a stronger and resilient person, which I keep saying that. And again, I'm gonna repeat myself again. I feel like it just sounds cocky when you talk about like positive attributes of yourself, but I think in this moment I'm okay with doing that, because I truly, truly, truly mean it. And I am so happy that my life took the turn that it did. Even though it was not wanted, it was not expected, it ended up being the best thing that's ever happened to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know if this sounds weird or not, but my boss from my company that I was laid off from, I adore that man. I will always hold him in such high esteem. I don't know if you guys feel this way, but your first boss, like they just kind of hold like a special place in your heart if they were a good boss, because they took a chance on you. He said to me that he was laid off at a similar time when he was my age, early in his career, and it ended up being the best thing that ever happened to him, and that he hoped the same for me. I truly feel that, and I kind of want to like email him. It all worked. I don't know, like part of me wants to like update him. I don't know if that's weird. I literally haven't talked to him in like almost a year. No, it's pretty much been a year. Yeah. Is that weird? I don't know. I feel like that might be kind of weird. I think I might do it. I don't know. I don't want him to think I'm creepy, but I don't think he will. But like, what if, see the way that I'm overthinking this right now? Did I not put it in the fridge? Oh, dang it. I was gonna make a little drink, but I guess I forgot to refrigerate it. Okay, we'll just put it over ice. It's okay. I'm gonna do my little like cherry soda thing. Ready for the crackle pop? Ooh, there was like steam coming off of that, or not steam, but like. I really hope he doesn't think I'm creepy for like a year later being like, hi, remember me? Haha. I think I'm gonna do it because I think that it would mean a lot, right? Like I think that I kind of want to say where I ended up and just like thank him for everything. I don't know. Now I'm like overthinking it. I also think because it's a man, you know what I mean? And like if it was like a woman manager, I feel like I'd feel a little bit different. Because it's a man, I'm like, that's where I'm like, am I being like weird? Let's do a bendy straw. Let's do a hot pink bendy, curly straw. Do you guys want to hear the letter that I wrote to him? Hi, old manager. I hope you're doing well since it's been a year since my time at company name. I wanted to reach out and share an update and more importantly to say thank you. If you remember, after leaving company name, I accepted a role at blah blah blah's company. If you remember, for reference, my last company, I got a reference from my boss because one of his old coworkers worked at that company, if that makes any sense. So he was the reason I got that job because he had a connection to that company, right? Do we remember that? Anyways, but I quickly realized it wasn't the right fit for me. Thankfully, I found a position that aligns much better with my skills and my goals. I am now a marketing specialist at a company that puts on trade shows called I truly love my role here and I can see myself working at for most, if not all of my career. As I've grown into this role, I realized how much of an impact you had on me. The things that I learned from you not only helped me land this job, but have continued to shape the way I approach my career. I remember you telling me that when you were laid off at my age, it ended up being one of the best things that's ever happened to you. At the time, it was hard to see it that way, but I can honestly say I feel the same. This past year has been a journey, but it led me to somewhere I'm really happy to be, and I'm so grateful for everything you taught me along the way. I hope everything is going well for you and for the team, and of course, I hope your daughter is doing great. I'm sure she's grown so much since we last talked. I'd love to keep in touch, and please let me know if there's anything I can ever do for you. If there's ever anything I can do for you. I feel like this sounds weird. You're probably thinking like I'm such a fangirl of him. I don't know why. I'm like overthinking this. I feel like if I got this email, I would be appreciative of it. Send. I sent it. I immediately just got a response. He's out of office today. Oh God. It's still pretty hot outside, but I want to go on a walk. I recently got these shorts. I actually just ordered them in a bunch of different colors. They're from Sierra Z Yoga. It's like the same material makeup as Lululemon, but for like a fraction of the price. They had a spring sale, so they had a ton of these for $15. So I got a ton. They're coming in the mail. They should be here today. But if you can see, I have this beautiful tan line because I have this long pair of biker shorts. So I'm going to try to bring my tan line up. Today might not be the day because it's after work, so I don't think that the sun and UV is where it needs to be, but this is just what I'm wearing on my walk since it will be pretty hot outside. I like to wear something that I can like breathe in, but I hate that it's getting hot. I hate it so much. It's fine, whatever. There's worse problems in the world. Permission to rant. Okay, also I just turned the air off and it's still going. I'm freezing cold because I just showered. And then my light burnt out, the one that I used to film and make the lighting better in here, so it's gonna be a little yellow lighting. Anyways, I need a rant, if you don't mind. Do you know how I went on that walk today and I was wearing like shorter shorts than I usually do? I will say, like, of course the shorts are probably like the shortest that I've worn on a walk before, but they're not, like, my ass isn't out. Like, there's still like this much room before you can even see my butt. Like, they're not inappropriate. They're definitely showing more skin, but I wouldn't say that they're inappropriate. I had two men unsolicitedly, or like what's the word? I'm like honestly fuming because I can't even think of words. Okay, I had two men comment on my body and they said positive things, but it's really frustrating to me because I was wearing shorts and a tank top, and that doesn't invite people, especially men, to comment on my body in ways that make me feel uncomfortable or any way at all. It doesn't give anybody access or permission to comment anything about my body. It frustrates me. So I was on this walk, and usually I go on like a decently similar walk every day. Like sometimes I'll change it up, but I usually see similar people every single time, and it's always like older men and like older women that I see frequently. So I'll say hi to them, like wave to them and smile to them. Obviously I usually like to smile, you know, to every single person I pass. I like doing it. It brightens my day. I think it makes everybody else happier. I don't know, I always like to say hi. So usually there's some people that I see pretty frequently, so I'll, you know, hi, like how are you doing? Oh good, blah, blah, blah. Okay, bye, like, and keep walking, right? First of all, there was an older man, and this man was like borderline elderly, like that's how much older he was than me. And he was like, hi, and I was like, hi, how are you doing? And he's like, good. I asked him how he was doing. He said he was good. He asked me, I was like, no complaints. And he's like, yeah, with a body like that, look at you, you look great. What? What? I didn't do anything to prompt him commenting on my body. I hate when people comment on my body, whether or not it's positive or negative. It's no one's place to say anything about your body. And so I quickly just like kept walking, and I was like kind of grossed out because he was like an older man, obviously. And then I'm walking home and I see this man who I usually see, and he's talking. He's like, hey, like I see you all the time, like let me introduce myself. And I was like, oh, nice to meet you. We shook hands, and he's like, you look great. Your body looks great. Like you clearly have been working out. Like I can see it. Like you look great. And he was kind of giving me like an up down, like it was just really gross. And if I'm being honest, I thought he was gay to begin with, and then now I'm finding out that he's not, and I'm like, dang it. I felt safe with you, now I don't. It upset me, it frustrated me that there were two people, men specifically. I hate when men compliment me, if I'm being honest. And I know that like they meant it well. Sometimes I feel like men aren't aware the way they come off. I don't know. I'm like not trying to make excuses for them because I don't want to, but I'm also trying to like look at their point of view. But I just feel really frustrated. I don't feel like you should comment on anyone's body, whether it's positive or negative or neutral. Like I just feel like your body, especially to a stranger, especially to someone that you don't know, anybody, nobody, you should comment on your body to nobody. You should comment on somebody, no. I just feel like icked out by it, if I'm being honest. I feel really like gross that old men were like looking at me in that way. I don't feel like, again, I was wearing like the most scandalous thing in the world. Like have I usually worn leggings and a sweatshirt when it's cold outside? Yes. Now that it's getting warmer, it's like I just wanted to get a nice tan. I just wanted to enjoy my walk. My walks are my favorite part of my day, and I'm out here having these older men, I don't want to say like they're sexualizing me, but I feel like they kind of are. And I don't like it. Like the way that they were looking at me made me feel like I wanted to dip my body in hand sanitizer. I wanted to boil my skin to disinfect it. If you can't already tell, I'm a big believer in not commenting on people's bodies. When I was in college, I lost like quite a bit of weight, and I always hated when people would comment on my weight loss. I think I lost like 30 pounds my junior year of college, and people would comment to me about it like, wow, you've gotten so skinny, and wow, you look great. Like it made me feel weird. It's weird that people are noticing my body, and I get that they're complimenting me, and obviously I was putting in work to improve my health, improve my fitness, all of that stuff. I was eating healthier, I was working out more, of course I was putting in effort. But when people comment on it, it makes it like, it just feels weird. And I know some people might like those comments. I personally don't like to err on the side of caution of not commenting on people's bodies, if I'm being honest. It felt like two things. Number one, it almost felt like sometimes people were dissing my past version of myself before I lost weight. They would say like, wow, you look so much better now than you used to, which is just a weird sentence to say because that version of me that weighed more was still me. You're comparing me now to me in the past, and that person was still me. And again, I think the like body topics, like it makes me very sensitive. I know it probably makes a lot of people very sensitive out there, and I know a lot of people mean good intentions. Also too, if somebody lost weight, you don't know if they lost weight in a healthy way. Maybe they are having an ED, maybe they are grieving a loss in their family, which is making them suppress their appetite, and so they're losing weight that way. Like you don't know the way that somebody lost weight was in a healthy way. So I don't think it's good to comment on people's weight, because if it wasn't an unhealthy way and they're trying to recover from that, it's almost like encouraging that what they're doing is right, even though some people are trying to break those habits. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know where I am going. Well, actually I do know where I'm going on this tangent. My house is a mess, my kitchen island is a mess. I also have my Ninja Creamies sitting out and thawing out. I found the longer I let these sit out, the better they taste. So I've been doing that. Also, the Legion like Dutch chocolate protein powder is the best thing in those. I used to use the Clean Simple Eats like brownie batter one. That one is not good at all in comparison to the Legion one. Throwing that out there, I need to clean up my kitchen island. After I do my little unboxing haul, we clean. Let me go grab these. First and foremost, this is for work. I ordered a pop-up banner for work and it came broken, so I had to get a new one, and I was just like, deliver it to my house. It's easier that way than delivering it to the office. Okay, get ready for a big haul. I've warned you all. Where do we begin? I ordered those same shorts in this dark, like royal blue color. I believe this is the shade of this. I really like these. Again, the brand CRZ Yoga. I did not even notice that these have a little butt scrunch. I love these. I hope they make a legging version of these. These also, it's hard to tell because they were folded in half, but they don't have a front seam, which sometimes the front seam does me dirty. Sometimes not having a front seam does me dirty, right? There's no way of escaping the camel toe, but I do find that with the front seam, I'm like, ooh, like you can really see it. So this is the yoga shorts. This is in waves blue number 12. I believe these are like 4.5 inches or 5 inches. I get a size medium. Sucks. I ordered so many of these shorts and then all these men comment on me. I'm not gonna let it stop me. If I don't want to get an ugly tan line, if I want to wear, I don't know. I'm very 50-50 on like, is this going to stop me from wearing these, or should I just be like, fuck it, I don't care. But I did order them in multiple colors. I think these ones might be a front seam one actually. I think they had a few different versions of it. Yeah, this one does have a front seam and it doesn't have the butt scrunch. So I'm curious to see if I like these ones more or the other ones. The black ones that I have are similar to that blue color. I ordered them in these like magenta hot pink, and then I ordered a sports bra, a matching one, because I was like, this would be such a cute set. It may just be too much now, you know, if a tank top and these were too much. I'm like literally bitter about it, clearly. But I usually don't wear sports bras because I just don't love the way they look on me. But I was like, you know what, I want to try it out. I could always return it if I don't like it. Yes, okay, so these are called airless pump jars. They're essentially like the drunk elephant packaging. You put the product inside these jars and then you can pump the lid and product will come up. And it came in a pack of 2. I'll link all this stuff down below for you guys. But it's a pretty big jar actually. Then you put the product in, and then when you press it, yeah, it should come up like that. Cool. Okay. Well, I really hope that this works. I ordered so much because it was all on sale. Oh, I also ordered a pair of running shorts. I was curious if I would like the running shorts more than the biker shorts. So this is also from CRZ Yoga. I really love that brand. And then these ones, oh, I feel like these might be too big. The issue is too, whenever I'm like, oh, that's gonna be too big, it usually fits perfectly. I got a more like mid-rise pair. I think I also got just a simple pair of black leggings. These are the same makeup as Lululemon Align leggings. I really love them. I own a few of them. I go through black leggings so fast. I'm going on walks and working out as much as I've been doing recently, so it's just, you can never have enough black leggings in my personal opinion. And then the very last thing that I got, one of you guys recommended I get this a while ago. This is the OxiClean White Revive. It's a laundry whitener and stain remover. I have a lot of white clothes that have been kind of dingy, and a lot of you guys were saying that if I use this, it will kind of like lift that dinginess and make it brighter and whiter. 40% more whitening power than chlorine bleach per load. Revives dingy whites to help them looking like newer longer without chlorine bleach. So I'm excited to try this out. Some of my favorite clothes are just kind of getting dingy. I really love wearing like white because I feel like it makes me look tan. You wash something white one time in your colors by accident, or because you're lazy and you're screwed forever because of it. So I'm really hoping this works. I also do have like my white duvet, and I was like, okay, this might help it look a little bit less dingy because I've had it since I was a senior in college, and I wash it obviously, but it's dingy self-tanner life. I really hope that these are not too big. I got a medium in it. I got a medium in everything, but I don't really own any running shorts, and I thought maybe this would be nice for when it's getting hotter out. I'm going to try to go on as many walks as I possibly can and be outdoors as much as I possibly can before it gets too hot. I always mention this, but Arizona is like the reverse of anywhere that's cold. Like how you guys, when it snows where you live, you kind of avoid the outside. That's how I am in the summer. You just stay indoors with good air conditioning. Yeah, look, I'm trying to be more colorful. Obviously, I still do have my black, but I'm hoping that this will just make life a little more fun. I don't know when the sports bra will come for this, but I'm excited to try them all on and see if they're cute. I hope the front seam doesn't do me majorly dirty. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'm going to watch Desperate Housewives. It's so good. You know what? I'm gonna bake my Ninja Creamy and then we're gonna watch Desperate Housewives. For this one's a peanut butter Ninja Creamy. I did a cup of milk. I did the Fairlife milk, spoonful of the Clean Simple Eats vanilla protein powder. I'm interested in trying other protein powders because I feel like the vanilla one is like very sweet and I kind of want something that's just more like a normal vanilla flavor. And then I do some vanilla pudding mix, which kind of gives it like that ice cream consistency. And then I do like a spoonful of PB Fit powder, which makes it taste like peanut butter. That's how I do my little peanut butter ones. But I do honestly prefer chocolate ones with the Legion protein powder. Let me get it while we're here. Why not? I'm in a yapping mood, obviously. So this is the whey protein powder in Dutch chocolate. I know not everyone can do whey because there's dairy in it, but this stuff is so good. It is, let's see, 22 grams of protein. With the milk and then this, like, it's so much protein in the ice cream. Anyways, I don't want to pierce your ears with the noise of a Ninja Creamy because it literally sounds like an infant baby is screaming, but like worse. Hey, I warned you, plug your ears. Okay, here it is. Absolutely stunning. I only had to spin this one time. Like I said, the more I let it thaw out, I only have to spin it once. So I think that's been my new trick to making it like the perfect consistency. And then I do it on the light ice cream setting. I love when my curtains are closed. I feel like they look so pretty. I do need to steam them and then hem them to make them kind of like be perfect, but literally been on my to-do list since I moved in here like a year ago. Whatever. Cheers. Yeah. That's good. I will be honest, I still do prefer the chocolate one. I'm a chocolate girl through and through, but it's really good. Okay, now time to decompress and watch Desperate Housewives. Hello, my workday is actually just about over. Today's Thursday. I have my Alex Earl light right here because I felt like the lighting in this area is bad, so I wanted to make it better for the vlog. However, I'm like squinting because it's so bright. Imagine just like light in your face. I mean, it makes my skin look like it's glowing, but like, whew, right. I'm having a really good day so far. I feel like I've been having a really good week. My manager for my last job never responded to me. I was like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have sent that email. Maybe I just like embarrassed myself, but it's okay. We're still on our 20,000 steps a day journey. I only have 2,000 today, so we're gonna have to go on a really long walk after work. What temperature is it? How hot is it? 91 degrees right now. I really wanted to go on a walk before work, but then I ended up staying in, so you know how it be. I was yapping away and then I look up and my camera battery had died. I did try on those little shorts that I got yesterday and the camel was towing too close to the sun, so I sent a photo to my friends and I was like, can I get away with this? And everyone's like, I think you should return it. So unfortunate. I am wearing the like navy or like royal blue ones right now. If you can see them down here, they're the same ones as the black ones that I wore, so they have no front seam. Really like these ones so much more. I think it's just lighter and colorful leggings in general are just, they're tricky. They're tricky. Oh, I do have some things that I need to do today. I need to like prep my video to be uploaded. So I'm uploading a video on Friday. I need to make the thumbnail and the description and tags, and I think that's it. Other than that, I'm like, I think that we got it. Did I do all the stuff that I wanted to do this week? I don't know. I don't know. I did order some stuff for Coachella. I'm going to Coachella weekend too, and I was like, I have no clothes, so I ordered stuff all from Princess Polly, which is like the most basic thing ever, but I don't care because I just wanted clothes. I was like, I just need something to wear. I don't care what I wear. I cannot believe it's almost April. This month has really flown by for me. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. Like March, like it was dragging on for like a second, but for the most part, it's just ba, 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 ba. Emily Kaiser had her baby today. Oh, it's so cute. He, not it. He's so cute. Oh my god. Amazing genetics. Tomorrow is one of my friend's birthday parties. We're gonna go to a bar called Buffalo Chip, which is like a country bar. So if I want to get my 20,000 steps in, I need to walk before work, and I also need to walk on my walking pad. I also need to plan out my weekend. A lot of my friends are out of town this weekend, and I planned like a mother-daughter date with my mom because I was like, that's cute. We haven't done that in a while. So we're gonna see a movie and get dinner together and just chill. I also, if you guys don't know, I have my doubles pierced in my ears. I have my regular first piercing and then on my doubles pierced. I literally have not worn earrings in there for so long that they're like half closed, and I used to do that all the time when I was a kid, and my mom would have to like essentially re-pierce my ears with an earring, and I was like, Mom, do you want to relive the olden days and try to put an earring in my ear for me while we hang out? I'm probably gonna go on a walk really soon so I can get my 20,000 steps in, and since I only have 2,000, we're really gonna be doing a lot of walking. A lot. Probably like a 3-hour long walk. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. Also, in case anyone was wondering, these are the shorts. I think they're so cute. I really do like them, and it just sucks, you know, my little rant yesterday. I also think I itched my leg so hard that I like broke a blood vessel or something like in my inner thigh because it really hurts. My skin feels so sensitive. I obviously won't be wearing this top on my walk because I would 100% be sweating through it if I'm not already, which I am. Can you imagine the shirt is just like covered in sweat? I also really want to try on the biker shorts. Do you see all my packages that I need to throw away? Ugh, okay, I really need to clean my house. It's hard because I hyperfixate on one thing and then I like don't have time to do anything else because all I can think about is like going on a walk to do my little challenge. Here are the biker shorts. Like I said, if you don't know, if you stick out your tongue on a camera, it should make it focus on you. Unfortunately, it was not doing that, but usually if a camera's not focusing on you and you just go, it'll focus on you. My main concern is chafing. I'm just watching me do a couple laps to see if they'll kind of like ride up in the inner thigh, you know? And unfortunately, they have. They do have like a good enough inseam where like I just don't want my legs to be chafing. These are also like a more mid-rise instead of like a high-rise. High-rise would probably go up to here. I think that like they do fit. Could I probably get a small? Yes. Do I think the medium is like a horrible size on me? No, I like these, but like if I can't go on like a 10-minute long walk without chafing. These also do have, trigger warning, this is built-in underwear. This is not my underwear. They have the built-in underwear. I don't know. I'm like, maybe I just need to give them a chance. A zone, no. A zone. I think they look cute. I don't know. Good morning and happy Friday, everybody. I'm in a great mood today because it's Friday. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am. Hi, hello. I woke up this morning and I went on a walk because my friend's birthday party is tonight, and I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to get in my 20K steps, like fit my personal challenge that I have for myself if I don't walk in the morning. So I did go on a little walkity walk in the morning. It's a great time. The weather's beautiful. And then I walked my walking pad a little bit when I got back, like doing emails and stuff like that. And I'm like kind of close to my 20K steps. I'm at 17K right now, 10 a.m. Insane. But I do have some very unfortunate news. Those shorts draw in a lot of unwanted male attention. In my opinion, all attention from men is unwanted. I'm just kind of in a phase right now where I'm like, I don't want that in my life. So I'm like, no men look at me. And let me just break this down for you. I've been walking, right, for like going on walks outside for 2 years now. No, maybe it's been a year and a half. Okay, we'll call it a year. We'll call it a year. You know, we'll round down, right? I think in the year that I have been walking consistently outside, I've been hit on maybe one time by a man. Okay, I wear these little shorts. 2 days ago, 2 men, old guys, right? Yesterday, 2 men as well. One man comes up to me and he was like, I see you smiling at me. And I was like, I smile at everybody. I don't know what to say. And then this other guy, he hit on me too. And there's, I don't want it. I don't like it. And it's unfortunate that I'm just trying to even out my tan lines. And 2 out of 2 times I've worn those shorts. Great success rate. If you're wanting a man though, check out the shorts. I'll link them down below because apparently men love the shorts. One guy also was like, I've seen you walk this like lake so many times, like how many laps are you gonna do? And I was like, I'm just trying to hit my 20K steps. I'm so tired, I want to go home, but I told myself I would do it. And I actually didn't hit my 20K steps on my walk. I had to walk home. When I walked home, I went on my walking pad because it was too dark outside. It's exhausting, if I'm being honest. It's a lot of time that goes into it, and I think my quads hurt a lot. Like the sides of my quads they feel bruised. You know, like the muscle feels bruised. Another thing too, just throwing this out there, I feel like I'm just giving you guys all these life updates. I have decided that like I want to run at the end of each of my walk for 1 singular minute and see how like my endurance is doing. And I'm actually really proud of myself. I think I've done this like 4 times. Like this has not been a lot, but I'm so proud of myself because I used to not be able to run for more than like 20 seconds straight without like dying. And don't get me wrong, after the minute I'm like you know, I'm like gonna try to control my breath. But I'm proud of myself that I feel like my endurance has increased so much throughout all of this walking that I've been doing. I just genuinely enjoy walking. Some people are addicted to drugs. I'm addicted to walking. What can I say? There was a point in time where I was like, is this concerning that I'm like so addicted to this and it's all I think about? But then I was like, you know, people do really hardcore drugs. Like it's not that bad if I really enjoy going on a walk and plan my whole day around it, right? You know, I brought it up to my friend and she was like, you know, I think that you just view it as like a time for yourself and it's just your favorite way to like decompress. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna tell myself that because I like the way you think. The challenge has been great. I don't know if I want to stick to 20,000 steps a day every single day. I feel like it's just a lot of work. I think I'm really good at locking in when I don't have a social life, but when I have a social life I really fall off. Like that's why I was trying to go on a walk this morning before work. I don't know, I think that I'm good when it's just me, but if I involve a friend or anybody else, that's where I really struggle to be consistent in like my health and walking and eating and all of that stuff. So I don't know, I feel like I am, oh, someone's calling me. Give me a sec. Someone just called me. I don't even remember what I was talking about, if I'm being honest, because I was on the phone for like an hour. You barely moved. The camera has, but I've moved. Okay, I also do have some packages because it's me. What do we expect? Let me check outside my front door to see if any of them delivered. No. What was I talking about? I kind of feel like I was talking about how I struggle keeping on track with all my health and fitness goals when I'm with people. I feel like I've really been trying to focus on my like health and fitness recently. It's been a goal of mine. I did get a matching sports bra for that camel toe shorts. I have a work event coming up and I need to dress business professional. I've only ever dressed business casual, and so I wanted to get a few things that I could wear for it. The first thing that I got is this belt pack, which I thought was so cute. It comes with 2 belts. I love like a black belt with gold hardware, but I also didn't own one that was like this kind of like brown color, and I thought that could be nice. I think these are so stinking cute. I really loved the buckle on this. Let's try it out. Let's see. Oh, I love that. What do we think? I think that's so cute. Slay! Ew, like it's not coming off. But yeah, it came in a black and then like this dark chocolate brown, which I think will be so pretty. Like I have some like white linen trousers with this. Stunning. And since I'm going back into the office, I feel like I'm like mentally preparing myself for it. I also got a dress. I think it's like a midi dress. The reason I got this was because my boss's boss on a work trip we had was wearing a dress just like this. And I was like, that is perfect. It looks so comfortable. You don't have to pack a ton of things for it, and it's also professional. So it's just like a long black midi dress. And she was able to wear like comfortable shoes with it, and then she topped it with like a little blazer. I will say this fabric is a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. It's a lot thinner than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like almost a sweater material. It is ribbed. Okay, it is longer. This might be like a maxi. Like it's going down to like just above my ankles, but I thought that this could be nice for my business professional or even just going into the office in the summer, because in Arizona it is hot as heck in the summer. I also got these cowboy boots for Coachella, and I was thinking that I could wear them tonight to my friend's birthday thing because we're going to a country bar, and I was like, I could break them in. I am worried to get really bad blisters though while I'm still walking my 20,000 steps a day, but they are just these super cute red cowboy boots. I low-key love them. They go to like mid-calf. I think they're so cute. I hope they fit me, and they're not a super big heel. I think I'm probably gonna wear like really padded socks, and then I also have like some like blister packs that I'll probably wear with these, but I think these are so stinking cute. I'm so upset because I feel like this like matching sports bra and bottoms could have been so cute. The vagina version of like freeing the nip, you know? Can I even say that on the internet? I have no idea. Anyways, I think I'm going to make a bagel for breakfast. I also recently got these nail polishes from my FabFitFun box. This video is not sponsored, but I really want to paint my nails these colors. And on top, I'm like looking at all the stuff up here, but I'm going to wash my hair today, and I'm going to use the clarifying shampoo and then going to try out the Moroccan oil leave-in conditioner. So I'm really excited to try out some new hair products. Since I've been trying to focus more on my quote-unquote health, let me know if that's something that you guys want to see me talk about more. I feel like I kind of will bring it up and mention it, but I feel like I don't deep dive into it because I know that, I don't know, it can be triggering for some people. I know that not everyone wants to hear about it. I know that's not, like, this is not a health and fitness channel, let's be real here. But if that's something that you guys are interested in me talking about, I can. But at the same time, if you guys are like, I don't care, that's not why I watch your videos, then valid. But yeah, let me know. I've been trying to just exercise more and try to like do it in like a sustainable way. 20,000 steps a day may not be the most sustainable, but it's like a small 1-week challenge. But let me know if you guys are interested in that, me talking about it more, whether it's like the foods that I'm eating or the exercises that I'm doing or the supplements that I'm taking, anything like that. Let me know. Speaking of supplements I'm taking, I started taking, this is not the right one, I started taking new supplements from Ritual. This is not sponsored either. I've been taking their Symbiotic, which is a prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic. I actually have really been liking it, and one of my favorite things about their supplements is like you can see what's inside of it. Like you can see this gel and this powder capsule in it. I think that's so cool. Also, they taste like mint, which is like really, they taste like Mentos. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, I take a prebiotic and then my Prozac on an empty stomach. I take a lot of supplements. I'm kind of obsessed. One thing about me is when I do something, I always overdo it. Cheers to my supplements. I used to only take Prozac with food, but I feel like recently I've been having a better experience with it, so I take it on an empty stomach now, just so I can space out all my supplements, because I don't want to take a million things at once. I don't want it to upset my stomach. Also, I realized there's other updates that I haven't given you. First of all, my boss did respond to me. My previous boss that I emailed, he responded to me and he's like, oh, I wanted to reply to you. I emailed him on his work email and he's like, I want to do it on my personal email. And he sent me like the sweetest update. Like it was just, he sent me like paragraphs on paragraphs. I have so much like love and respect and like for this man. I think the world of him. I think so highly of him. He sent me a photo of his daughter because I again asked how his daughter was doing. She has grown up so much. I do need to respond to him, but I was really happy he responded to me, and I was so like relieved with what he said and all that. It was so kind, it was so generous, and I have such high respect for him. Like it was such an amazing experience to be able to work with him, work for him. I'm gonna use my Taylor Swift plate. I posted this on Instagram the other day and people were asking me where I can buy this, and I made this myself at a place called Make-A-Wish, if you remember. So they're little friendship bracelets. It was super easy to make. It just took a lot of time because you had to do like a lot of layers of the colors, but I love this plate. It's my favorite plate. I also wanted to give you guys a Prozac update, if you don't mind. The Zac, that's how I refer to it. I'm in a committed relationship with Prozac. I started it in October and now it's almost April, so I think that's getting close to 6 months if I'm not mistaken, if I'm doing my mental math really. So for a really long time when it came to my Prozac, I didn't give any validity. I didn't think that all the happiness and stuff going on in my life was at all because of my Prozac. I just thought it was like, oh, I have a new job now. I love my new job. My new job has made my whole life better. And I just assumed that all the happiness and good things going on in my life is because of my new job. And I've been taking the Prozac, but I just didn't like, I don't know, I never assumed that medicine helps me, even though I know it does. I believe in medicine. I believe in doctors. I don't think I know more than them. I trust them. But at the same time, whenever I take medicine, I always forget that it works and it helps. I don't know why. Anyways, all that to say is I was having like a while ago a moment where I was like, I love my life. I'm the happiest I've ever been. Everything in my life feels so good. There are things in my life that are going on that are not perfect. There are things in my life that I would like to change, but I feel really happy with my life. and I took a moment and I was like, oh my God, is this the Prozac working? Because although I do really love my job, I'm really happy here. It's one of the best things that's happened to me, getting this job and being able to work for this company. At the same time, I feel like I can't owe every single piece of happiness in my life to a job. Even in my days where my job is stressful or I have a lot going on, or, you know, like in a job, you don't have like the best day every day. Even though I will say most days in my job, I feel really good. I don't know, I was like, okay, I feel like this level of happiness cannot be exclusively from my job. Like, I was like, there has to be something else. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm on antidepressants. It might be that. So I'm really happy with it. I have not noticed any more negative side effects. When I first started, I had like headaches. I remember my throat felt weird. I had some really weird side effects. My anxiety increased for like a week, and then I don't know, I feel like I haven't had anything negative from it since, which has been really nice. Just been so happy in my life. Life feels so peaceful. I said this to my friend the other day, but like the way that my life feels, if I could describe it, a warm sunny day where there's like a cool breeze, like that type of weather is exactly what my life feels like. And it is such a beautiful feeling. Like, it was something that I for a really long time like did not know if I was going to be able to like ever be happy again. I know that sounds so dramatic, but when you're having really bad depressive symptoms, episodes, whatever the right word is, it just feels like it's never going to end. It's a twofold thing where I'm really trying to enjoy it as long as I can, because I know that like happiness is not, I don't want to say it's not forever, but like life happens, things come up. But then I also am like slightly paranoid, because I'm like, okay, like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, like I'm doing really well, like what's gonna happen? But I don't want to almost be so paranoid that I'm manifesting something bad to happen. So I'm trying to kind of just enjoy it, live in the moment. But I think this is the happiest I've been for the longest amount of time, like the longest period of time I've ever been happy in a really long time. I just feel in every aspect of my life, I feel really good. I think that's also why I've been like trying to focus on my health and nutrition and fitness and all of that stuff, because I'm like, I now don't have all these other things getting in the way. Like I can focus on like internally making myself better, like taking the right supplements, all of that stuff. Like I just feel like I have so much love for my life, and I'm like, I really want to like care for my body and take care of myself and be the best version of myself that I can be, because I feel like I owe it to myself, because I'm so happy and have so much going on. I don't know, that sounds so cheesy, but all I'm saying is I'm doing really well. Thank you to everyone who's been sticking with me through it all. I think changing jobs had a huge effect on my life, but I also think the Prozac like took me over the edge to be at this place where I am right now. So shout out Zach. Okay, I'm going to bring my breakfast over to my desk and do some work.